they all know that this pride is not only about the LGBTQ people. It's all about like the people in Hungary and the freedom of Hungary. So that's why you can see so many people.
This is Budapest on the 28th of June 2025. What you're seeing is the biggest pride parade in the history of Hungary, and it was not supposed to take place. Here's what happened.
Is it so many people? I would be like so overwhelmed, but the fact that all of these people are here to fight for the freedom, it just makes me happy.
Blanka is a 25-year-old Hungarian artist. She joined hundreds of thousands in the streets of Budapest to support LGBTQ+ rights, bringing a strong government ban.
I'm here to represent that I'm brave enough to say no against the government, and I'm here to stand with my friends who are like not like streets into like the normal people labeled by the government, and to fight for my freedom in the most peaceful way we can do.
Despite her convictions, Blanka had doubts about coming to the march. She was worried about the government's response.
This is exactly what the government wants to do, that they want to frighten us and they want us to be scared. But I realized that I shouldn't be scared because, as you can see, there are so many people here and we are all together in this whole thing, and we are all together here to make the change.
But what made people afraid of joining the Pride March this year? Let's take a step back. You probably know Viktor Orbán. He's been Hungary's Prime Minister since 2010, and he's known for promoting conservative policies, to some, even authoritarian ones. The LGBTQ+ community has been a target for quite some time. In 2021, his government passed a law on child protection. The legislation outlaws sharing information considered to promote homosexuality or gender change with minors. Following this text, in March 2025, an amendment was voted to ban all events like the Pride Parade. Many voices from the opposition ranks spoke up against this decision. Someone in particular stood out. Gergely Karácsony, Budapest mayor, decided to defy the ban and organize the Pride, despite the warnings of the Prime Minister. Following the mayor's decision, the government did not back down. Taking part in the Pride would be illegal and would result in participants being fined. During the march, we spotted several surveillance cameras as well as mobile cameras placed on a vehicle and in strategic locations.
Aww. These cameras in like the big lamps, these cameras are actually like the face detection cameras. So hi. There are a lot of people here, and I'm pretty sure that they are not able to detect every people. So it's very good that it's so many people out there, but also I think it's like disgusting.
The Hungarian parliament has authorized the police to use facial recognition methods to track down offenders. And technically, taking part in Pride is an offense.
I got these papers from other protesting people, and it's like important and useful stuff in case like the police find you. It contains some good things to know about how can they just block your movement. Hotlines you can also call if something happens.
Their determination in standing for their freedom and rights had a contagious effect, spreading even beyond Hungary's borders.
I wanted to come out here because it is really important to stand up not just for the queer community, but for the right to protest and the right to stand and freedom.
They are trying to erase people here, and it's important to be as much as we can also with the allies to show that you cannot erase this many people. It just won't happen.
I think like banning a pride happened here. We are scared that it will spread also in other parts of Europe. So we are here both to support the Hungarian people and also to state that we want this Europe, not the Europe that Orban wants.
European citizens, MEPs, mayors and ministers from EU member states came to Hungary in a show of support for the LGBTQ+ community and, beyond that, for the right of Hungarian people to assembly, accusing Hungary of breaching a fundamental EU value.
Now we reached the point in the country where it's like almost like illegal to be gay or to be different, and I think it should be like the most basic thing that you have to be if you are different. Oh my God, there are some anti-Protestants back behind you. I think they are saying that you're not loved by God because you are gay, so you shouldn't be gay, something like that.
As expected, counter-protests took place during the parade. Such demonstrations were declared legal by the government and therefore supervised by the police. Because despite being the largest pride parade in Hungarian history, a large part of the country remains very conservative. In the 2022 parliamentary elections, Orbán's Fidesz party won 54% of the vote.
So we have a government who says that it's like we are living in a democracy, but we are just living in a fake democracy, and we are just like we are being manipulated every day. For me, if the next year is going to be the elections, if the whole system is not going to change, I will probably flee the country, unfortunately.
New legislative elections will take place in less than a year, and a new Prime Minister will be voted in. The Fidesz party may not earn a majority, as the opposition party Tisza leads ahead in the polls. However, the movement's leader Peter Magyar was not present at Pride. Why? Well, because he's aware that supporting LGBTQ+ communities would make him lose part of the electorate. This demonstration arrives at a key moment and could play a decisive role in the country's political future.
I'm pretty sure that this kind of pride is going to be different, and maybe we are changing the history right now, and we are maybe changing the system as well. So we will see. I'm actually very curious what is going to happen after that. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the news, and I'm hoping that maybe it's going to be a wake-up call also for the government to stop what they are doing right now.
Budapest Pride was a huge success according to the organisers, with close to 200,000 attending. It's 4 times more than they expected. A few days after Pride, the police announced that they would not be launching any proceedings against the participants. But the same promise wasn't made for the organisers, meaning both the Budapest Pride and Budapest Mayor.
We cannot exclude today that there might be criminal charges pressed against them. Whether this actually happens is going to be just a question of political will.
Following the demonstration, Viktor Orbán said that what happened in Budapest on June 28th was not a source of pride, but of shame. This proves that for NGOs, the work is far from over.
So we still don't know if next Friday somebody would want to organize a protest for LGBTI rights, whether they could go ahead. It's not a reassuring scenario. The legal ban, the legal restrictions, and their implementation by the Hungarian police are the reality. And so we have to go forward to ensure that every LGBTI protest, no matter how small or big, can go ahead. And of course, a lot of Hungarians are quite concerned, rightfully, that if gay people can't demonstrate, maybe next time other people won't be allowed to demonstrate. So it is important to fight this through in the courts.
For a whole generation of Hungarians, what happened in Budapest on June 28th is still a great victory. To this day, it remains one of the best attended demonstrations in the country's history.
I want to be optimistic about the future. That is like, I have no other chance. I have to believe. Everyone has to believe, actually.